My brother, it has been a while. I was looking it up, and the last time I talked to you guys was in 2021. The last time I talked to you, which was over the phone, was 2020.
Yeah.
Um, and then after that, I guess we just sort of lost pace. You guys seem to be super busy with great music, touring, things like that. Did you just play at the Burton Cummings Theater?
We did, which was fantastic. That's when you start dating back all those moments and times there, I think the last time we saw you was in I think 2019, which would have
It
been,
was.
and then we played the Burton Cummings Theater very early in 2020, and then the world kind of got a little squirrely there for a few years. So it's crazy how time flies. And when we look back at those couple of years and everything that's going on, we're first of all, it's great to chat with you again and reconnect, and it's great to have some music that we're super excited about to talk about.
I gotta ask, man, how are the guys doing? And yeah, how you guys been doing these last couple of years?
You know what? Great. We've got kids, so our lives are absolutely chaotic, even more than when we used to run around in a van and chase crazy dreams. But yeah, life's good, man. You know what? Family's good. I think we've grown a lot musically, which is really cool. Like if we're here to talk music, not kids. I look at our transition from again when 2019, and then to our album flashbacks and then into the pandemic and everything that we've kind of gone through as a group, and how we've embraced it and challenged ourselves to become better bandmates, better teammates, better artists. It's honestly been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, really good. We're really excited for 2026, and this song's doing really well for us right now, and we're just going to enjoy the moment.
I want to go back to something you just said about we're not talking about kids, but I've asked this before with people in your position, being a musician. Does having kids change the way you write music? Because your thought pattern could be one way before the family thing, but once the family thing sets in, some artists that sort of seeps into their music.
Um, I think naturally it has to. We were never a big band that like sang about drinking and partying and staying up late and chasing girls or anything like that. Like we kind of always wrote songs about love and hopeless romantics and optimism. So again, I think that just I would like to think that our love for our families, as that evolves and grows, works its way into the music. But I don't know if it's had a direct. I guess you guys will have to tell us if it sounds different or not.
Well, I will say this much. Let's jump into what we're originally here for. You guys have a new single and a new video. I always like to make this official. What's the name of the new single and how does it reflect the band in this point in their careers?
Yeah, Band of Brothers. So the story behind this song was actually, if it's not the first, it was absolutely one of the first songs we ever wrote as a band. We wrote it back in, oh man, 2014, I believe, summer of 2014. Um, Prior to working with Dallas or anything that kind of went on for our band, this was really the start of it, and it kind of became an anchor for us as a group. It's got this rock element. It's really high energy. Obviously, Band of Brothers really speaks to who we are as a band and as people. Um, Anyone who knows Tom and myself, there's definitely a little bit of aggression from time to time when you're working with your brother, and this song has all of that. We did record it on our first EP, and it never really did anything as a single, but it always did something at our live shows. And as we continued to play it, and our fans say, "Hey, are you playing this one? Are you going to play this one?" It eventually kind of turned into one of the songs in the set. So going into the pandemic years, and again really focusing on who are we as a band. we asked ourselves, why not re-record this? Let's take another stab at this song. Let's put it out there as a single. Let's make some tweaks that reflect how we're playing it now live. And it's been an unbelievably it's been so surprising how people have said this is awesome, and it's validating, because you never know. Every time you put out a single, it might just flop, and people don't gravitate to it, and I think that's music, and you got to enjoy it for what it is. But this, right out of the gate, we had like 100,000 streams in the first couple days. I think it's over 300,000 streams now. Radio, we had a few ads right out of the gate. We had a lot of positive feedback from radio programmers who have known Petric since day one, and a few of them have said this is our best song we've ever released. So regardless of the results, that feels really encouraging, that hey, people are noticing that we've done something together that speaks volumes for our group, and what more can you ask for?
Okay, so I'm not going to make the comment yet, but what's the inspiration behind the music video now?
um Again, you know what, we're a band of brothers, and I really thought that we had all this footage from some of our most like iconic and memorable shows, from playing our arena in Winnipeg, and we played the stadium a few months ago, actually. All sorts of shows, and it just felt like this felt like the right song to kind of really show the band of brothers. So it's not our most creative video, but you get to see our camaraderie. I think you really get to see our energy, and we're fortunate enough that our video producer Brett Anderson had all this footage. He was able to put together something that really captures the band, the energy, and what we're all about.
Okay, so this is the reason why I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to hear your comment first. I swear the song and the video, Def Leppard.
Cool. We
I
like it.
could close my eyes and I swear I'm hearing Def Leppard, open my eyes, see the video. That's pure Def Leppard
That's so
videos
cool,
and
man.
stuff like that. To me, the song and the video really is a throwback to the 80s, when 80s rock bands would not really create, a story
Yep.
behind their videos like pop, R&B, and others. They just did the stadium rock shows,
Yeah.
and it always looks so cool. That's what this reminds
That
me of.
that's so cool, and I love hearing that. I haven't had somebody say that to us, so that's I appreciate that. And it's, yeah, again, like, man, we're honestly kind of like, we're having so much fun as a group right now. When we first started playing music, um I was like 24 when I think like the band formed. Tom was 22. Like, those are pretty young adults right there, and full of piss and vinegar, and a lot of lessons to learn, and we're feeling really good as a group, as a family right now, and we're having a ton of fun. So we just, again, we're trying to enjoy it. Um, we wanted to, if you go back to the original version of this song, it's kind of got a little bit more country element. It's got kind of this banjo lick to it, and like, again, we were learning. We were working with a producer that we really, put our faith in, and I love the song. So don't get me wrong, I love it enough that we wanted to keep playing it, right? So it's nothing against that, but we've really evolved into who we are now, and I'm proud of that. We do have a lot of rock and roll in our group. Bands like Def Leppard and Daughtry, Nickelback, all these like stadium rock bands. I feel like when we're stepping out on a stage, that is, what we're trying to enjoy and replicate for ourselves, and create those moments to share with fans and our family and each other. So I appreciate that. That's a good one.
Hey man, pour some sugar on me. I see it
There we
all
go.
over on this, man. I love it. Tour wise, what's happening now as we go into fall, winter, plus the fact with the holiday season and going into 2026 for the new year. What's happening with the band?
You know, right now, not a whole lot. We are in the studio. Like we are in the studio now. So our focus is on just keeping that moving forward. Obviously, that gets a little tricky when you start coordinating kids and daycare and hockey and all that sort of stuff that goes with every element. But it's going great, and again, super excited about it. I feel like our band is in a different frame of mind, and we're approaching things a little bit more differently. That is allowing us to explore different parts of our art and tap into that. So that's really cool. 2026, I think we're going to have quite a few shows. We've already got some pretty cool dates lined up, which obviously we're not in any situation to announce, but we're hoping for a big one. We haven't really had a big summer in I honestly, I think 2019, man. I think that was the last time we really had an opportunity to go out and do more than just a couple dates here and there. So 2026, we're looking for a big year. We're really hoping to continue the support on this single and continue to have some fun with it.
Did you ever think when we first started talking that there'd be an interview where we're talking about taking kids to school and getting up early for hockey and
You know what? Yeah,
all this
honestly,
family stuff?
yeah. I do feel like we that is what our music's about. I mean, Band of Brothers is not, but I think for the most part, our songs are about like, you know, love and family and optimism and chasing dreams. And yeah, all of us have always dreamed of having families. So it's very tough, and it's been an adjustment that really did start when the pandemic hit. Because again, now we were home with our families. A lot of us started having kids at that time, and we've had to adapt and change. And but it's wonderful. You know, we've got Jordan's got 3 kids under 4. Like he's nuts.
Wow.
Jordan's crazy, and his poor wife, and they're both wonderful and they're absolutely amazing. Tom's got a little guy in his house that a little bit older than everybody else, and I know Tom loves taking him to hockey and being very active and all that stuff. And I actually got my son home today. He's a little bit under the weather at school,
Oh.
which again, that's half the battle. I feel like he goes to school for a week and he's sick for a week. So we're all figuring it out and trying to figure it out with a smile. And what more could you ask for?
I'm so happy for you guys, man. I'm happy for all of you. Look, congrats on all the success with the new music. Looking forward to talking to you more in 2026 because I know you guys are going to kill it. Say hello to the rest of the guys for me. Big love. And again, congrats.